Hello students, today we will discuss the chapter A Tryst with Destiny by Jawahar Nehru. Long years ago we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes when we shall redeem our place, not wholly or in full measure, but very substantially. At the stroke of midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom. A moment comes which comes but rarely in history, when we step out from the old to the new, when an age ends, and when the soul of the nation, long suppressed, find utterance. It is a fitting that at this solemn moment we take the place of dedication to the service of India and her people, and to the still larger cause of humanity. At the dawn of history, India started on her unending quest, and trackless centuries are filled with her striving and grandeur of her success and failure. Through good and ill fortune alike, she has never lost sight of that quest, forgotten the ideals which gave her strength. We end today a period of misfortunes, and India discovers herself again. The achievement we celebrate today is but a step, an opening of opportunity to the greater triumphs and achievement that awaits us. Are we brave enough and wise enough to grasp this opportunity and accept the challenge of the future? Freedom and power brings responsibility. The responsibility rests upon this assembly, a sovereign body representing the sovereign people of India. Before the birth of freedom, we have endured all the pains of labor, and our hearts are heavy with the memory of the sorrow. Some of those pains continue even now. Nevertheless, the past is over, and it is the future that beckons us now. That future is not one of ease or resting, but of incensed striving, so that we may fulfill the place we have so often taken, and the one we shall take today. The service of India means the service of the millions who suffer. It means the ending of poverty and ignorance, and poverty and disease, and inequality of opportunity. The ambition of the greatest man of our generation has been to wipe away every tear from every eye that may be beyond us, but as long as there are tears and suffering, so long our work will not be over. And so we have to labor and to work hard to give reality to our dreams. Those dreams are for India, but they are also for the world, for all the nations and people are too closely knit together today for any one of them to imagine that it can live apart. Peace is said to be indivisible, so is freedom, so is prosperity now, and also is disaster in this one world that can no longer be split into isolated fragments. To the people of India, whose representative we are, we make an appeal to join us with faith and confidence in this great adventure. This is no time for petty and destructive criticism, no time for ill will or blaming others. We have to build the noble mansion of free India, where all her children may dwell. Now we will discuss the word meanings of this chapter. Tryst. Basically, a tryst means appointment or meeting with someone. Redeem means fulfill. Place means taking a vow. Quest means search of something. Grandeur is splendor. Endured means to suffer something unpleasant or difficult in patience. Way over a long period. Beacons someone, something. Incessant, constant, continuous. Isolated, separated. So now I would like to tell you something about the essay. This essay was basically written by Pandit Jawahar Nehru. He was born in Allahabad in 1889. He was educated at Harrow and Cambridge University. He was soon drawn into the vortex of Indian politics, and he emerged as a leader of the country youth. He was deeply influenced by Mahatma Gandhi during this period in 1947. He became the first Prime Minister of India and remained so for almost 17 years, till his death in 1964. He was a dreamer, an idealist, a humanist, and an artist with words, and not mere a politician. His writing and speeches merge with his life, and his life merges with the life of the nation. His elegant poetical prose is best captured in letters from a father to his daughter. His autobiography, The Discovery of India, Glimpses of World History, and his extempore speeches. This essay have been taken from his speech, A Tryst with Destiny. It was delivered by Pandit Nehru on the eve of India's independence on 14th August 1947. In this speech, he remembers the past and suggests ways to build the future. He asks the nation to not only serve India but also all humanity with dedication. The first Prime Minister of India, Jawahar Nehru, delivered the patriotic fervor and passionate struggle of the Indians through this speech. This essay consists of the extract of the speech. The hopes and aspirations of a long oppressed people were spoken through a veil of steadfast optimism and cautious pragmatism. This great speech focuses on the aspect that transcend the history of India. Furthermore, Tryst with Destiny happens to be one of the greatest speech of the 20th century. Moreover, this speech shows the essence of India's triumph over British colonial rule. Whenever we listen to this speech, it fills us with nationalistic pride and passion. Nehru makes the speech as ethical as possible. In the rest of the speech, Nehru takes time to properly summarize and explain what India is all about. Jawaharlal Nehru argues that this is a unique moment in India's history when the people can finally be free, a moment when the government must place to work in the service of the people. The speaker claims that India had gone through a historic voyage with ups and downs that have given her strength. He also claims that the future is now filled with opportunities as long as the people are ready to accept their challenges. Nehru argues that freedom comes with responsibility and that while the focus is now on the future, this doesn't mean forgetting a painful past. He claims that the future of India lies in the hard work of its citizens. Thank you.